complete different one. For an objective, I'd love to see one, like it kind of states it in the goal, but I don't really see an objective that aligns with the goal, about making sure that natural resources in our community are accessible. And I mean that in a variety of ways. First, yes, physically accessible, because not one of them is. And then, but also to those who aren't all of means. So often a lot of our places are more accessible if you happen to come from means, so you have your own things to be able to enjoy it, or you own a membership somewhere where you have access to it. But I'd love to see an objective just talk about making sure.
And I think that that is truly something that all of our regions, all of our counties are struggling with right now. Because I think that the only way to get access to those natural resources is through public means. And there's actually, if you ever look at if anybody's ever been to Sandy Springs, they have amazing public partnerships, public and private partnerships to create that connectivity to the natural built environment. And so it's really working with those entities and saying, hey, this is something that everybody can enjoy and still maintain its cleanliness, because I think the people that have it are scared that somebody's going to take it and destroy it, and they don't want that. And so they end up saying, nope, we don't want to do a public partnership. And so it's definitely something that I will be looking into as to how to create those public-private partnerships to make those things more accessible. You're right.
Yeah, I just love to see it as an objective.
Yeah, we put accessibility of natural resources, physical and public.
Did I see another hand?
Yeah, you guys have a goal with a focus on landscape maintenance, and I don't know if this is worth an objective or how it could even be, enforced or marketed, but we have all these specifications on what you have to plant, like with the arborist, what you have to plant, the plants around your building, the size of trees, when you build a new business. But the problem, and I used to see this doing landscaping, is once they get that CO, they're shutting that irrigation system off, and instead of having a beautiful business with trees, you got 45 dead plants sitting in front of it. And I don't know how you go about changing that, if there's anything that needs to be done with
Sounds
that.
to me like development authority's volunteering to follow up on that.
You can have it in the regulations, but it's a matter of enforcement.
There is an enforcement to enforce it.
I noticed we've made a note on objective 2 to reword that. I would suggest as part of that, combining objective 1 and objective 2 together. They both start with the word protect. And there ought to be a way to do that, since they're kind of similar. And that might help with the rewording and the softening of some of the language.
Okay, that sounds good.
We also need to be careful with objective 3 on the marketing and utilization of natural resources as parks and recreational facilities. We can't push the burden onto Parks and Rec to take care of our so-called natural resources. We have to be very cautious about that, because, they are already probably overburdened with a lot of little small parks. That is a huge management nightmare to them, just to be able to keep them cut, keep them in good shape so people can enjoy them. So we just have to be careful about that component. And to me, that just reads, we're going to protect our natural resources by turning that management over to Parks and Rec. And we just need to be careful about that.
And then they also recognize that natural resources is much broader. Some of our natural resources are not conducive for parks and recreation.
Exactly.
Like floodplains, groundwater recharge,
Yes.
habitat, all of those things.
So we could take marketing out and just say, proper utilization of natural resources for public use, honestly.
For public use, that's probably a better way to
Yeah.
to handle it, rather than putting that burden. That appears to put the burden on Parks and Rec.
I would say for public use and enjoyment.
And
Not always have